Powell. Bitcoin finishes this cycle closer to 250,000. I think a lot of people are lower.
If you think of it, it's an additional form of currency. And I used to say, I want one currency. I want the dollar. I don't want people leaving the dollar and, our crazy new currencies, because that's what I call them. They're crazy, whether it's Bitcoin or others.
Everybody knows that Elizabeth Warren, her name is now synonymous with anti-crypto, right? The anti-crypto army. And yeah, I think it's definitely going to hurt her cause.
So Gary Cardone agrees with Ed Snowden that we will have it be revealed that a central bank of a national government other than El Salvador has been buying Bitcoin secretly.
A big pain point across cross-border payments, it's what happens if there's a mistake.
Just a huge percent, 10% of the world's GDP could be tokenized by 2027.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP army.
You got some bags, welcome to the party, welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. Shout out to the latest, so we got Will Figures in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, smashing them like it, stuffing some baggies. We got XRP on fire. Go ahead, throw on them moon suits, throw on them pilot shades, buckle up, because the future's extra. Bullish, let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse with the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.85 trillion. Up almost 4% in the past 24 hours. We had XRP up about 18.6% in the past 24 hours, creeping back up to $1 at around 72 cents. Stellar XLM up 12%, 16 cents. BTC 72K, ETH 4K. We got Flare Networks right around 4 cents. XDC right around 5 cents. Songbird penny and a half. We got Stronghold 007. Evernote right around 50 cents. Zahao 13 cents. We got one from Big Brad Garland House to kick things off. BTC ETF volumes have been soaring. We're due for a halving, and the broader crypto market is following BTC's lead, as it has historically been the case. As someone who has experienced multiple cycles of crypto is back, it's imperative this bullishness goes hand in hand with real world utility. That's the real and inevitable march. Progress, XRP. Built for value, built for utility. We got X Anderson. XRP is the highest gainer in the top 100 today. XRP on the move. We got a new article from Ripple raising the bar on talent at Ripple. There's never been a dull moment in the crypto industry, and the Ripple leadership team from the very beginning has embraced the unknown. From quickly scaling a global startup to securing a victory against the SEC, Ripple is dedicated to building a company that tackles challenges head on, supports in-house talent, and ultimately grows intentionally. We got Ripple promotes 2 seasoned leaders to its executive team, cultivating a culture that levels up in a dynamic team building breakthrough blockchain solution. We got one from Crypto Eddie, price predictions from Raul Powell.
Bitcoin finishes this cycle closer to 250,000. I think a lot of people are lower. I think it might be higher because of the dynamics of the ETF and other stuff. I'm pegging Ethereum between 15 and 20,000. And I'm pegging Solana between 750 and 1,000.
We got XRP drops Blockchain Life in 2024 in Dubai, the crypto event of the year with Ripple. All roads lead to the bridge. Blockchain Life April 15th through the 16th in Dubai. We got Bitcoin Magazine Justin. Donald Trump tells CNBC he sometimes will let people pay through Bitcoin.
Well, it's taken its own life. I do little things sometimes for fun and, make money with it, but I have fun with it too.
You mean
NFTs.
You bought Bitcoin?
No, but I sometimes will let people pay through Bitcoin, or will let people get involved in a new, if you think of it, it's an additional form of currency. And I used to say, I want one currency. I want the dollar. I don't want people leaving the dollar. And I feel that way, but I will tell you, it has taken on a life. I did a thing that people smile at, but it was wild. We did 1,000 sneakers, so limited edition sneaker run. The last one, and you could go through, our crazy new currencies, because that's what I call them. They're crazy, whether it's Bitcoin or others. And so many people were buying these things, and ultimately the last pair of sneakers sold for approximately, I hear, $450,000.
Bitcoin was just the demo. Get ready for the XRP ledger to go live. We got XRP drops. Eleanor Terrett breaking it down. John Dean versus Elizabeth Warren.
I hate this thing. I'm against it. Here's my anti-crypto army. And now attorney John Deaton, of course, is running against her for her seat. What do you think here? Do you think she dropped the ball here? I know she's got Gensler in her back pocket and they're doing their thing behind the scenes there. But from a public optics standpoint, you got the entire industry against you now.
Yeah. She's chosen a formidable opponent, not just in the form of John, but also in the form of the crypto industry, because she's really alienated everybody from business owners to industry trade groups. Everybody knows that Elizabeth Warren, her name is now synonymous with anti-crypto, right? The anti-crypto army. And yeah, I think it's definitely going to hurt her cause, whether, crypto is not a kitchen table issue, obviously, in an election in Massachusetts, right? You've got lots of different issues that would trump that, as border crisis and rising debt and student loans, all that kind of stuff that people care about during elections and things that they vote for. Even John himself has admitted that crypto is not a kitchen table issue, but de facto, because of his work on the Ripple case, as XRP's amicus curiae, his speaking up for the industry, speaking out against the SEC and government overreach. He's de facto got the entire industry behind him. And we see that now with donations from big players like Charles Hoskinson. He donated to his campaign and said he was fully behind him. Caitlin Long, I don't know if she's donated, but she's definitely supporting him. He shows up to these events like ETH Denver, right? This conference out in Colorado that is solely dedicated to not just ETH, but just like decentralization, DeFi, the future of Web3, all that fun stuff. Like, he really showed up and sort of made his presence known. So while, crypto might not be the issue he's campaigning on, he's got this support around him, and Elizabeth Warren does not. So, and also I think John has good, you've read his book. His memoir was fascinating.
Shout out to John Deaton going against Elizabeth Warren. Shout out to Thinking Crypto. We got Mr. Man XRP. Edward Snowden predicts that the national government will publicly reveal its purchase of Bitcoin in 2024, signaling a significant shift in the digital currency adoption by sovereign states.
Well, it's very interesting that you say this, because we just heard from renowned whistleblower, love him or hate him, Edward Snowden, but he has the access to information, and he has come out and said that his prediction, a national government will be revealed this year to have been buying Bitcoin, the modern replacement for monetary gold, without having disclosed that fact publicly. That's from Edward Snowden today.
When did he say that?
Today. Literally today.
Interesting.
So you and him are...
Well, and to be fair, there's a reason why. There's no country that's going to reveal it ahead of them buying, because it's going to drive...
Well, we know El Salvador. El Salvador's revealed it. In fact, that trade has worked out pretty well for Bukele, is what he actually came out and said that he hasn't gotten credit for how well his trade is doing, but he always gets criticism when it's not doing well. But back to this idea that you think...
Welcome to my world.
Welcome to the world, man. That's the way it always works.
You get criticized when you're down, but don't get credit when you're making the right move, right? Yeah, I guess. But back to this idea that central banks are buying Bitcoin. You think, well, we know China and Turkey are leaders in buying gold, right? We know that. You think that those are the most likely candidates? China, Turkey, Russia, Saudi
If
Arabia?
I was working in the Treasury Department, I would knock on Mnuchin's door or whoever's door every day till they fired me and suggest one agenda.
I think Yellen, Mnuchin's out the picture.
Print and buy Bitcoin. Print and buy gold. Print and buy silver. When you can print something for nothing and go buy a rare commodity, why wouldn't you? Like, it's a no-brainer. So America won't do it. They'll do it later, and they won't do it consciously, but there will be other countries. There's 186 countries. You only need 10 small ones to do it.
Well, the U.S. is actually one of the largest holders of Bitcoin by virtue of the fact that it's confiscated.
They didn't do it consciously, though.
Yeah.
They didn't buy Bitcoin as a treasury play.
But still has it, right?
Yeah.
But still has it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's interesting that they still have it, right? It's not like they bought it and dumped it right away. They're holding on to it. And I think that speaks for itself in a way.
So Gary Cardone agrees with Ed Snowden that we will have it be revealed that a central bank of a national government, other than El Salvador, has been buying Bitcoin secretly.
I think you'll say sovereign countries doing it, and then you'll see large. They're so big, they are effectively countries. They're bigger than El Salvador.
What do you think, Gareth?
Oh, my goodness. I would not be surprised. I do agree. I think, again, whether or not it happens this year, it's going in that direction. But certainly I don't have any inside information on that. And I just stick to my charts. You know me.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but look, let me give you an example.
We got Swift Community. What happens if there's a mistake? Small errors in payment messages, such as account number typo or incorrect country code, can cause big problems for financial institutions and their customers. Payment pre-validation checks payments for errors like these upfront to save headaches later down the line, or you can jump on the XRP standard.
Swift's payment pre-validation service is terrific. If you look at a big pain point across cross-border payments, it's what happens if there's a mistake. It could be an account number, it could be a name, it could be a fat finger error. And a lot of times, if you don't check, you don't find out until the payment arrives at the beneficiary bank. And by then it arrives, the beneficiary bank can't apply the payment, and there's manual work. There's whether it's a phone call, whether it's an email, a message, whatever it happens to be. And so to the extent that you can prevent that and prevent that up front, you can really get a situation where an ounce of prevention prevents a pound of pain or a pound of hassle. And for us, with pre-validation, that was the type of service and the type of capability that we wanted to offer to our clients.
We got Expector. The Expector Betaverse is officially live and open to Expector agent holders. Follow the link down below to download. Check out Expector.com. The beta is here. The first look at the future. Now downloading. We got Sorbonne official. The launch of Sorbonne introduces scalable smart contracts to the Stellar network. It pairs the opportunity of DeFi with robust global ecosystems, off and on ramps that help builders solve real world problems with blockchain, Stellar, XLM. Chamber of Digital Commerce, big news, Stellar Org has launched Sorbonne official, introduce smart contracts. We got Flare Networks, Flare Drops are here, wrap Flare holders and stakers claim Flare Drop 13. Now, ratio 4.153 Flare to every 100. Wrap Flare, 23 more Flare Drops. On the way, we got one from XRP Daily, Mr. Brooke Inwinsel, 10% of the world's GDP could be tokenized by 2027.
We actually believe and put a lot of faith behind this World Economic Forum report that says that just a huge percent, 10% of the world's GDP could be tokenized by 2027 in some form or another. And if you really believe that and can get behind what that means, that's pretty exciting. And we think that that these topics we're discussing today enable us all, and really all people on this spectrum of folks that we deal with on RippleNet, from financial institutions to edgy fintechs, are all moving in one direction.
Thanks.
The best is yet to come. Crawl, walk. Then we rock it. We got Riz XRP bullish on the AMM, 91.43%, 32 yays, 11 days away. XRP on fire. We got one from Joe Katz. I don't know if Ripple putting XRP from the escrow into the AMM would be a good thing. For one thing, if you put in only XRP into a XRP USD AMM at the deposit time, you're effectively selling half of your XRP. Pano says Ripple participating on the AMM only with their XRP is bad because that would be selling 50% of the XRP for other assets in the pools, and that would damage the price of XRP since Ripple has 1 billion plus in cash and sells 200 to 300 XRP monthly. The best solution is to provide both and not to do single-sided deposits, providing equal value of at least few millions in dollars in XRP, and something that Ripple can easily do and afford, and by adding in several XRP/stablecoin pairs that'll benefit on-demand liquidity as well. We got some charts to close things off. Altcoins, much higher. You only need this chart over the last few months to understand that altcoins copy BTC. I hope you've been loading up. We got Crypto Bull 2020. Before XRP rose 80,000% in 2017, the value against Bitcoin was never lower than today. It's irrelevant. We got Egg Rack Crypto XRP dominance. Yes, 22%. Chart below is a non-logarithmic showing the measured move of the descending triangle for an upside breakout that could reach up to 22% market dominance. However, the odds of breaking to the upside are not in favor. But XRP will always defy the laws. XRP Army, stay ready. 22% of a 5 trillion market capitalization is around 1 trillion, which translates into $17-20 XRP, know what you hold. And we got Dark Defender 64 cents March 1st, check. 75 cents March 11th, check. If below is not TA, then what is it then? We got another one from Dark Defender. What did we say? Fire at will. What did we do? Release the dragon. Yes, our lines are pure. Final. And with that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, as the total cryptocurrency market cap continues to climb, we got the April 2024 halving right around the corner. If we are to repeat the same cycle, rhyme and repeat, then the previous 2016 cycle leading up to the Bitcoin halving did the exact same thing. And then right around the halving date of July of 2016, you can see we had about a 52% crash. So could we possibly be set up for the exact same thing here as the total cryptocurrency market cap continues to climb as we near the BTC halving date? And taking a look at the USDT dominance here as this thing falls, crypto continues to climb. We're already down 53%. And in the 2020 halving cycle, the USDT dropped about 62% after the halving date around September of 2020. Then we had another correction around June of 2020 of around 56%. Currently, we're at around 53% correction for the USDT dominance as we near the halving date. With that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, let a friend know that the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes is still at hand. But the train's left the station. Tick tock, tick tock. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why they wanted you out. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later glitches.
We got it when it was low, now we live in high class. The system been rigged and they keep printing the cash so you can have these back. And I'ma take these bags. If you want the same vibration, you probably see the plan. The lion on the stage when they take the stand, but you didn't wanna listen. We gotta take a chance. It's a once in a life opportunity that we have, and we never gonna stop till we hit at least $1 grand. They call me the bag man, I stay getting bags, man. Jump in that rocket, let's meet at the backlands. We rose to the top, we took back our spot. The evil evaded, they know what we got. We got the power, we waking the bots. They wanted our keys, got the whole game on.